Good evening, friends. Thank you for joining Candid Media every evening to follow what's happening in India and abroad. Thank you for sending me your useful comments and suggestions. If you believe in this channel, do hit the like button, share with friends, and spread the message. Our only mission is to bring you the truth and both sides of the story. Thank you for your support. Welcome, Jaydev.
Good evening to all the viewers, and today we have a lot of interesting news lined up, especially with who will be the next, Bollywood producer or actor or actress who will, get fooled into signing a film with, some of the Bollywood big producers like Kejo, and they will, in turn destroy their career and fall in that trap. So we'll be looking into that in particular today, as well as we have a lot of other news lined up as well. So let's. I do hope that everyone is enjoying their Saturday, especially after especially work. Some people work even 6 days a week. So kudos to them. So hi, Maya. Hi, newbie. Shanta, Tom and Jerry. Welcome. Ved, Rekha. Yeah, so today's quote from the Rig Veda is Atharva Veda is those who love and keep peace preserve the forces of nature, which is whether physical, mental, and spiritual within themselves. So this is the quote for today.
Yeah. So it's very important, friends, that see, without peace, you have absolutely nothing. You need to cultivate this systematically, whether it is through meditation, whatever process, looking at nature, sitting quietly in a spot, anything that makes you calm. So again, what Atharva Veda says is those who love and keep peace preserve the forces of nature, which is physical, mental, and spiritual within themselves. You would have noticed that, see, when you get agitated, every cell in your body gets activated, and your body thinks that you're going into war zone, and they all start get prepared to fight. They don't know that you are actually, in a bad mood, or somebody has made you upset. So it's very important to keep your body under control, and to reassure your body that everything is okay and calm, and thus you will be away from diseases as well. Diseases like cancer, many people say that it is caused by stress. So this is something that you should try to change in yourselves, friends. Bhumika Mehta, YouTuber, got blackmailed, and the incident was similar to Vaishali. Okay.
Okay. Uh, Blackmail for what, Maya? Namaste, True Indian. Hi, Atira. Wait message says Maria.
Yeah. Welcome, Meera.
Welcome, Jeevan. Welcome, Meera. Okay, Maya,
Himaji,
thanks
please
for
take care of
the.
yourselves as YouTubers are getting attacked. Yes, Lord Shiva is with us, and we have all the positive energy with us. Don't worry, Maya, and people like you who are our well wishers. Being
Being
centered,
centered, paying attention to breathing helps a lot. Yes, my
yes,
indeed.
yes.
Namaste, Vijay. Okay. Is she a YouTuber or TikToker? Okay, fine, fine. We'll be looking into that story as well some more time, Maya. So,
Yeah. Newbie says, I love peace, and so much that I'm known to be quite antisocial. I stay away from people with drama. In fact, see, Newbie, what you say is so true. I love moments when it's like, Maun Vrat, when you keep silence, Vrat of Maun. So I like it when I'm silent. Sometimes people say that you're not talking much or writing much. It's only because I want to preserve that energy, to do something good, for whatever you can in life. Save it for that.
yeah, even, people like Gandhiji also observed Maunavat for some time.
It's an important part of our Sanatana Dharma.
Peace is the only battle worth waging, says Albert Camus. Yes, love my own company. Yeah,
Yes,
Mira, if you're
absolutely.
at peace with yourself, then you don't need other people, to be happy. You can create your own happiness, right? And that's the biggest strength an individual can have. So, Vijay Devarakonda and Prabhas have already fallen. Yes, Vijay. So, who's the next? Bakri. So, Is Bhumika Mehta an SSRian? I've never heard of this lady, Adira, myself. I lost many friends lately. I'm happy because it's better to lose fake people. Yes, especially
Absolutely.
Jivan,
Well
when
said.
during your hard times is when your true friends get revealed, right? Hi, Lakshmi. Yeah. Hello, Mohana. Hello, Gloria. Yeah, this is
So
the
this is
Toon Tales for
especially for
today.
Karthik, yeah, who had expressed a desire for this cartoon. So I hope he'll join us and see us. See, because I haven't seen him join us so far. Newbie,
Yeah.
yes. Uh, in this, you see, there's Thali Wali Mami keeps coming in whenever she chooses into our tune tales, and this time her victim is Lambuji, you know, and she's looking all around her kitchen. She's saying, "Where is my Thali, Lambuji?" so, so this is what Karthik wanted. I prefer online friends like CM family who are on the same wavelength. I hardly meet people like that in real life. Newbie, see, what
Yes.
you say is so true because so many of you have written the same thing to us by email and by through messages. It's very difficult to find people on the same wavelength. And when you do, please hold them close to your heart because once you lose them, you're searching for the right friends again. Meena, yes, she's a SSR and she always makes video on
Okay.
SSR. Any updates on SSR? Hilarious, don't they?
Thank you, Maya.
Thank you.
Taliwali
Adiwali
has
has
got Lambuji on his knees.
is
Can Lambuji get up again, says Vijay?
maybe she'll give a kick.
Solitude is a beautiful gift. Yes, it's different from loneliness. Yes,
Yeah,
very well
see,
said,
when you say
Maria.
lonely and solitude, it's totally different. Well said, Maria. In fact, many a times we have to explain it to people that we love being in solitude, and that's not like being lonely. There's a very huge difference. Peace in good company is easy to attain. Power of satsang is really undervalued, and being a part of CM sessions is really satsang. Thank you, Maya, and always for being not only supportive but also sharing your valuable thoughts and the latest news bits. मैम सच में थाली वाली को हार्ट अटैक आना Kanimina, heard our voice felt so accepted here by them and all of you, family. Jeevan, see, whenever you are in company where you are not judged, you know, where the voice, you hear or the person who's listening to you does not judge you, that is the right company because we are not anybody to judge people. All of us have experiences which we share. The moment we turn judgmental, that is when a relationship breaks. You know, it's different. Like when of course parents can be judgmental, because they need to educate their child. But when it comes to friends, you should always listen with an open ear and help them, assist them. That is called friendship. Can't
Can't
stand
stand
Thali Wali
Taliwali
auntie.
and yes, well as a
I'll
Ramba Kamba says Maria. Hi,
welcome.
Pansy. Welcome.
Thank you, Gloria. Being alone does not mean you're lonely. Well said, Gurveera.
Yes, good morning,
Good morning, everyone. Good
Yagi.
morning, Ragi.
Nice to see you. Yeah, friends,
Yes.
thanks to Indian, and please make sure to hit the like button as this it'll help this video reach more and more younger audiences who need to be aware of what are nefarious activities in Bollywood and so forth. So,
Yeah. So
um,
just like we put all these important quotes, Lakshmi, it's also important that we take attendance. So friends, you have to like it, otherwise we'll think that you don't exist. Yeah. Welcome, Savitri.
welcome, Savitri.
Hello,
Hi,
Meena ji and
Purna.
Jaydev. Purna, welcome. Hilarious tune tales of Thali Wali Auntie. Now I think we might have the adventures of Thali Wali Auntie soon coming up in all her avatars. I feel after SSR, it's Vijay Deverakonda who's being trapped.
He's already made a fool of himself, Shravani, by acting in that film Liger.
Naga
Naga Chaitanya and
Chaitanya.
Ahuja about Bollywood these days. Yeah, I think they're very stupid. Kantara remakes rights was asked from Bollywood. Rishabh has rejected it.
Well
Okay,
done.
that's wonderful
Well done.
news,
Well
Vijay.
done. Yeah. We'll call 44. I'm still not happy. It's 71. So many people have not reported so far. Upgrading themselves, yes. So let's move on to the first piece of news here.
Yeah, so the first piece of news is with regards to this girl, Navya. She's the granddaughter of Jaya Bachchan. And as you know, she has a podcast, like a YouTube channel. And in that weekly podcast, her guests are her mother, Shweta, and grandmother, Jaya Bachchan. And in one of the conversations, there was a controversial remark. So the conversation was easy, and we never felt out of a comfort zone. I think the whole point of the podcast was to create a safe space for women, and I think we were able to do that. I felt confident enough and comfortable enough to talk to them about anything like relationship, friendships. Now, she further added, I think when you're putting yourself out there, you have to understand that something that you're sharing with the world, your opinions, people may agree, people may disagree, but I think that the purity and motivation behind this podcast is to have fun, intelligent conversations, and I think we were able to do that. Says Navya. So now, apparently, there was a controversy that Jay Bachchan will sort of support Navya. I have no problem if you have a child without marriage, says Jay Bachchan to Navya. I really don't have a problem. So this is the controversial remark which Jay Bachchan remarked to her granddaughter Navya, so that you can have a child without marriage. So it's kind of strange that they're promoting this kind of culture, which is especially opposite to Indian traditions.
Absolutely. South Indian actors and actresses have always an eye on Bollywood. Don't be
Bollywood.
so confident about South biggies. They are not that much pure, enough to stop themselves from the temptation of power, money, and fame. Now, here, I'd like to tell you, friends, that see, I was just watching the trailer of Godfather, which is by this actor and director from South, Chiranjeevi, who's supposed to be the superstar there, and also our plastic-eyed guy, Salman Khan. Now they come. There is a song in which they come in, with their jeeps. Now this song, you will remember the actress in this song. She was there in another film of Salman's earlier, something to do with Garba dance. Now this girl, Salman Khan has reduced her, or Chiranjeevi has reduced her to a porn star. That's how vulgar that dance is. I mean, I cannot imagine which choreographer has made these women do these steps. And now, okay, that is one part of the dance. Second part is you think that two robots are coming in with the jeep. The same expression Chiranjeevi has, the same expression Salman has. Now they laugh with what much difficulty because see, you can't blame them. They've done all this Botox, muscle tightening, neck cutting, chipping off this thing, all the hanging parts. Now they can't laugh or smile or hug each other. They hug, but with so much of tension, can't show any smiles. So these two plastic robots, act like they just in plastic, like a movie, where they just move like robots, and it's so sickening because both are buddhas, grandfathers, and each one acting as though see, everybody in the theater is going to fall all over them. Come on, grandfathers, it's high time you went and got registered in some, what you call, senile place where people can do something else. You really can't exist like this. You cannot keep boring the people, the audience, in this manner. You're imposing yourselves on us, just because you have some superstar status. You cannot keep trying to impose your time on us. It is not worth it. So Thali auntie thinks it's okay her grandchildren miss out on the beauty and strength of fathering. A father offers stability, strength. What the hell are they contriving? See, what happens, N? See, she is coming from a family where everything is going haywire, haywire. Okay, you see many videos where the daughter is being pulled and supported by friends. Either she's drunk or she's on some substance. She can't walk. Okay, then you are talking about the Junior Bachchan, who does not have even one movie in hand. Okay, and if anybody wants to goes near him, he's another junior Taliwali mummy. He will also shout. So mother and son are shouting at each other, at the paparazzi, not each other. And then you have the granddaughter. If when you catch her, not on these podcasts, catch her slyly on some videos. You'll find her in a itsy bitsy bikini, dancing to some music. In some party in Mitzi. Okay, so is that also okay, Taliwali auntie? She can do anything, go out, have sex, everything is okay. So in such a atmosphere, you must remember, she is like a caged lion. If she says anything, they will all bite back and say, see, this is our life, we will do what we want. So only in a normal family you'll have a father, a mother, a child, and all of them loving each other. This is not a normal family.
Pagal Tali auntie. Yeah. So this is what Savitri says. What advice? Let them do whatever they want. Hope the young guys do not follow it. Boycott the podcast, says Savitri.
Yeah.
Hi, Himani. Hi. Yeah. Does Jaya do any work for the office she holds in Parliament for the public? Very good question. Bas yehi statements, yehi family podcast. What does she work as? Very good question. And yeah, friends, this is
The
the
reason why I'm putting the tune again is for those who've come late, if you like to see the tune. So I've just put it back again. Navya Thaliwali, granddaughter, has always her tongue out in most of her pics. What's that dirty style to take pics? I hate it. Okay.
yes.
थालीवाली and बेटा shouting competition में है कौन ज्यादा चिल्लाएगा. And in the midst, okay, now I've got some important news to tell you. Now, apparently, this Ponni Selvan, no, isn't it, Jade? Ponni Selvan.
Yeah.
This movie has apparently flopped because otherwise it would not come in OTT. So yesterday, Jade told me it's on OTT. Let's see it. A few scenes of that. So now it's come on OTT. Now I know it's why it's such a big flop. It's the most boring movie that I have at least so far seen. I've not completed it. It was so heavy on me that I could not go further than a few scenes. Now, all these actors, right from the main actors who've been selected, except for Vikram, they all look just like themselves. They don't look like historical characters. And except for Vikram, who has the sense of acting well, everybody seems to be a big flop. Okay. Now, what Mani Ratnam has done is, see, when what happens is when people get older, so they don't like to sit in full light because then all their features and wrinkles will be seen. So now what he has done is done the same thing with Aishwarya. Now he has lighted the whenever she comes in, he's lighted the sets in such a way that it will only hit a little bit on her cheek, a little bit on her forehead. So when you ultimately see the whole thing, oh, you will say, oh, she's so beautiful. And this is the trick that Mani Ratnam has played, using Aishwarya. So Aishwarya is also a big flop in this movie. Now, the second actress who is acting in it, Trisha, seems to be much better than this girl, Aishwarya. And she seems to carry herself with much respect. But again, I did not understand the head or tail of this story. Somebody is coming to plot something. Somebody is usurping somebody's throne. Some queen is someone's brother and sister. So all this nonsense. Mani Ratnam, when you make a movie, at least try to make it in such a way that it is simple to understand. Look at something like Lord of the Rings. And then you have, yes, this is Aishwarya's usual, pose, looking like, she's everything honey and, see, this is the only pose that she has. There's hardly any action in it. Now, I don't know what it is with Mani Ratnam, but Mani Ratnam seems to be besotted with her, He seems to be absolutely besotted with her. Whatever she does, I think he's running after her like some goddess. So this movie is a huge flop. Number one itself, I could not finish. Now I hope, the number two is also not going to be like this. So, friends, I'm very disappointed with this. Not that I'm disappointed. Even Ravana, his Ravana was a useless movie. Justice for SSR and Disha, absolutely. Maybe money is overcooking the director in terms of character story now. Else he should narrate the story and then you see, even there is a method. See, we all make movies. There is a method. You know, try to simplify it. Even if you, for example, you don't know how to explain it through the action. Have written stuff saying that this is this period, Chola period, or the Panda period, or something like that, and then keep explaining it. You keep putting 100 people on our heads and saying that, see, this is brother, this is sister, that is aunt, and this is uncle, and each one catching each one's throat. This is not simple to understand. And the same Bahubali sets he has imported. And then all those ship shots are all like, Troy, or like a Lord of the Rings. There is nothing, what do you say, unique about it. So far, I've seen only a bits of it, and I'm quite bored. So this is something I wanted to say. So Bahu also, Thaliwali Mami's Bahu is also big flop. So this is just to add to the family's problems.
Yeah, and surprisingly, A.R. Rahman's music is horrible for the first time
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
uh, I mean, he used to produce very good music in the early
That
'90s
was
and
long time
early
back,
2000s.
long time
Yeah,
back.
but now he seems to
Roja.
have lost a touch
Yeah.
or something.
Puna says she fakes her expressions. Meenaji, her acting skills, her smile, all look lifeless. And then she's covering her ears and all that. There's something very wrong about her. And perhaps we are also comparing her with Trisha. Trisha has carried herself very well. See, he got Meenaji tense, then being happy to watch the nice South.
Why these famous directors and okay,
Yeah,
uh,
maybe they're not bothered about people like movie or not. All they're looking now is, yes, Lakshmi well said, how to turn black into white. Ash has always been Itrane wali actress. I don't know the word for Itrana in English, but that's what she does. Yeah, very artificial. I'm sure you mean artificial. She is very artificial. Aishwarya is a big name, but she cannot act. If Mani Ratnam is a good director, he would not have taken her. Yes. See, there are so many women, beautiful women in Tamil films, and usually they import from Kerala films also. There are so many girls they can get, and at quarter the price. Yeah. So first of all, Karthik, let's show you the cartoon that you wanted so desperately.
welcome Karthik.
You waited. So, my mother has clearly said that Ponniyin Selvam is unfilmable with the present crop of stars. She said the epics is multi-layered in emotions and requires, yes, because there are films earlier that were done on this, committed acting to carry forward. Well said, Karthik. And this cartoon, Karthik, is for you since you expressed your request for this. Then moving on to other comments.
Aishwarya is a
Who is
big name, but she
yeah,
cannot act. If Mani Ratnam is a good director, he would not have taken her.
well said.
Yes, because there seems to be a very close connect between Mani Ratnam and Aishwarya Rai. I think there's some sort of secret, sort of admiration or something. Please remember to click the like button. Thank you, Radhika. And friends, please make sure to hit the like button as always. Isn't it little awkward to find Aishwarya holding a daughter's hand from the time she was born, posing everywhere, as if she can't even walk on her own or smile without being told to, says Sharmila. Yeah, I mean, like Aishwarya's daughter comes across the media as very awkward. Maybe, the way she walks, it's not, normal, right? So I wonder what it is. Why you can be titled angry young man? Why I can't be titled angry old woman? Says Supriya Mehra. Yeah, Anushka Shetty would have perfectly suited the role of Aishwarya's role. She was amazing,
Yes.
and yes, even in Bahubali, she was good. Yes, Rishabh Shetty denied to work in Bollywood and also to remake of Kantara. Yes, Dhanashri. Anaconda Shetty running talent shows for actors and dancers, but in movies they take oldies, says Maya. Aishwarya seems unhappy in her marriage. She's so faking to be happy, says Jeevan. Many actors and actresses are overrated. Yes, special favors equal to special roles. You summed it up
You know
very
what
nicely.
I find, friends. What I find in these movies like Ponniyin Selvan is that, see, what they're doing is, just let me give you an example. I watch Troy, then I watch Lord of the Rings, then I watch Witcher, then I watch some other movies, and I will take, so I will tell my person, just take only these scenes. Okay, give me the ship arriving scene, give me this scene, give me that scene. So just now, if you see Ponniyin Selvan, other than the clownish scenes that this Karthik does, uh, everything seems to be just picked up from Hollywood movies, which have been a huge success. Now, what is the success of Game of Thrones, or the Troy, or you look at Lord of the Rings? Is that people act as they are the characters, as if they are the characters. They don't behave like I'm Shivaji Ganeshan or I'm Amitabh Bachchan. No, they become the characters. Now, in this movie, Ponniyin Selvan, everybody is acting, as a heroine, or someone who's been there in some films. I couldn't even see one character acting as if they are the character, except for Vikram. Even Vikram, they made him overact in some scenes. So in this whole movie, I would say that Vikram is the only one who's acted differently. Of course, you would differ. It's very subjective. But this is my, just two bits about this, the review of this first part. All Bollywood movies are copies of Hollywood movies. Yes, you said the truth. I think Ash is repenting internally for going into that family. I'm eagerly waiting to boycott Bollywood version of Black Panther. Okay, now see, friends, there is a movie from Ekta Kapoor's, what you call company, and that is Fred or Freddy, I think Freddy, with Karthik Aryan. So please boycott it. So in case it misses your eye, do boycott it. Way back in 1963, when Liz Taylor's Cleopatra was made, it was a flop, but the film was amazing. Liz Taylor was outstanding as the Egyptian queen. Couldn't think of anyone else. Yes, those are classics. Maria, I love your diverse experiences and knowledge, Meena, and your rational thinking and direct attitude as well. Thank you so much, Maria. Makes me feel very good. Double standard celebrities, yes. Accessorians made the confession, even Patan poster pics and scenes are copies from Hollywood movies. Megha, PS one
Very
is
well
a
said,
wannabe,
Megha.
yeah, PS1 is a wannabe flop version of Game of Thrones. Well said, Megha. That's a very good point, and this is the best way to describe it in 2 3 words. Yeah.
Yeah, can you
Back
take the
to you.
next?
Yeah. Okay. Now, two big Tollywood stars, Vijay Deverakonda and Rashmika Madanna, made their debut in Bollywood this year. Both these actors already had a good following across India thanks to their respective regional blockbuster movies like Arjuna Reddy and Pushpa the Rise. However, for them, making an official Bollywood debut was a big thing. Nevertheless, expectations from Vijay's Liger and Rashmika's Goodbye were very high. Unfortunately, both movies flopped at the box office. They say unfortunately, but for us, fortunately, they flopped. As part of the multiple promotional events and press conferences for Liger, which is quite a norm these days, Vijay went on to different cities and faced questions from the media. Many people found his attitude and responses overconfident. The trend boycott Liger was quite a movement on social media. And it was also that he was acting quite, what you call, rather defiant and arrogant. And that's when the people started, seeing, thinking that let him learn his lesson, you know. And he was also, Vijay also tweeted, "Kaun rokega dekh lenge. We'll see who will stop us." After the movie flopped badly, the leading distributor from Mumbai, Manoj Desai, slammed Vijay's attitude. However, later on, Vijay met him and asked for forgiveness. It's quite possible that this negativity around the Karan Johar produced movie did affect the perspective of the audience, but no one expected Liger to perform so badly. Earlier, there were rumors that Vijay and Karan had signed a 100 crore deal for 3 movies. Now it seems that the plans have been put on hold, similar to another of his movie to be directed by Puri Jagannath, who's also helmed Liger. While he continues to be in demand for the Tollywood from the Tollywood film industry and is currently busy with multiple projects, for the present his aspirations to become a big Bollywood star have been stumped. Meanwhile, Rashmika's goodbye also could not get a good response. Now, here, friends, I wanted to tell you something else with reference to Rashmika. See, when they were doing the press conference for goodbye. So they were all standing on stage, for the posing for the photographers. At that time, what Rashmika did was she put her hand around Ekta Kapoor. Ekta Kapoor actually took her hand, removed it from hers, and put it in front. Now, see, these photographers are so, what do you call, they look at it with a magnifying glass and they zoomed in on that, and you can make out that this Ekta Kapoor had snubbed this woman, and this is the kind of attitude that this lady has, Ekta Kapoor. And suddenly, if you look at her, she has also changed, in her looks. You will notice that there are certain very, very prominent changes in her body and her face. So you will notice that, friends, soon that there's something very wrong about, she looks more masculine in many ways now. Bollywood was once upon a time good at fooling people. After SSR's death, there is awareness, and people are selective in their choice and not blindly watching a Bollywood movie. ये दोनों गए काम से अब तो एनाकोंडा कियारा के साथ भी टपक पड़े ads में. Yes, I feel Dhanush was also affected by Bollywood by acting with Alia, and then his turbulence in marriage. She's drugged all the time. Yes. Megha. Rashmika and Devrakonda are greedy devils with angel faces. Both flopped big time, who left behind their blossoming careers.
Yes,
In fact,
Megha.
Megha latest photo shoot of hers with the paparazzi. She was wearing a very flimsy sort of dress, which is almost hip high, and all her this thing was hanging out in the blouse, and they asked her to pose with them on the sofa, and she was busy trying to cover all her parts. Now, why does she wear this? See, somebody is either instructing her and telling her that you can't act in Bollywood unless you wear this, or she's trying to act more hep than all these, Ananya Pandey and all that. Because see, Ananya Pandey can carry it off because she has a figure that suits. But this woman, she looks, absolutely clumsy in it, and everything seems to pop out, so it's very vulgar.
Yeah, and friends, yeah, even Prabhas after the Adipurush teaser disaster, right? So Prabhas's career is also going down the drain after having successful films in Telugu like Bahubali and Bahubali 2. So they are these people are trying to take popular South Indian actors and they are trying to trap them and then make them flop so that in that way people will be see Bollywood films. So this is their new strategy it
Oh,
seems,
that could
and
be another strategy.
yeah, this could be another strategy. And any other foolish South Indian film stars, if they now take up Bollywood films with Karan Johar, will have a career suicide. So that's how that's the next plan. So Liger might have done decent business, but Devarakondas don't care for audience interview. Provoke people to boycott it, and
Yes,
movie also below average. Yes, Sexta must be in process of a sex change,
looks
says
like yes.
Mira.
Even to fool people, you need intelligence. Their brains are empty now.
Yeah.
Uncles and aunties of Kattabud trying to hijack South movie, says Shrija. Woman who married her daughter-in-law with tree talking to a weird. Yes. Welcome, Radha.
Yeah,
Well,
now,
Rakul
friends,
feels
yeah, I would like to turn your attention to Rishabh Shetty, who has had a hit film Kantara, and it is, it's a super hit. It's a Kannada film, and it has become a huge super hit after KGF 2, and it has beaten all the Bollywood films, which has flopped. Now, with the success of Kantara, Rishabh Shetty has made his way, to hearts of the people, and there's no stopping him. And meanwhile, he has rejected several offers from the Bollywood film industry, and so that's a very good move from Rishabh Shetty that he has rejected a lot of offers from Bollywood. So that, and he said he will concentrate making more Kannada films.
Maya says, I'm having a doubt that actors with airport looks are part of the cabal or they are new entrants in cabal, as Karan Johar has his airport looks as well, which is very ironic, Maya, because in his Coffee with Karan, he made fun of these actors who were posing at airports. Look at the double standards of this weird guy, you know, Dhanashri. In that way, Rishabh Shetty and Yash are smart enough, so they denied to work in Bollywood.
Yes,
Yes.
and even what's his name?
It was
The
Aishwarya who married a tree, Shreya, before she got married to Junior Bachchan. Rishabh was very diplomatic. He said if Hindi remake is to be made, the actor from there has to be grounded to his roots and culture. Expect Canadian Kumar to run to Vaishnav De. हार्मोन्स ने गड़बड़ कर दी है रे मेरे फिगर Gloria. South Indian actors are living in denial. They're not lifting their heads to see people's sentiments. Serves them right then if they fall in the long run. You
yes,
know,
well said.
Gloria, if the mantra is money, then everything within them will fail. So it's so important to have all these things, under your control. I think Aishwarya is Manglik, and that's why she was married to a banana tree before being married to Junior Lambu. Karthik, please don't ignore Toilet Kumar. Any ideas? Yeah. Rishabh has been saying this from the time he released Kantara, except Kannada not directing films in any other language. Maya. Balenciago has sales because of Kejo. I can't make his head or tail of his dressing sense. Yes. Proper clown. When South actors are being accepted by Pan India, now then what is the need to sell remake rights to Bollywood? Just dub it in their language. That's it. Here, let me tell you, it's very interesting, Vijay Kumar. Now, which is this movie, Jaydev? We just saw that the Malayalam movie that we saw just now, in which you have, the two actors, one from Tamil Nadu and one from Kerala. So while Jaydev just takes up the
Kunchako
pace,
and Arvind
huh?
Swamy.
Yeah, Arvind Swamy and
Kunchako Bowen.
Kunja Kujko. And what is the name of the movie?
Yeah, just I
Yeah.
think it's called
So let me tell
Otto.
you about this
Otto.
movie. You must see it. It's
Otto.
quite interesting. It's not bad, but in this movie, but I came to realize towards the end that this movie may also be out of the Cabal's diary because out of the sea pops Jackie Shroff, in nothing but his underwear. You know. So I don't know that would have been either he would have told the director I want to come in this manner, because nothing about him is natural. Even the little hair that he has on his head is artificial. So he can and you whatever you
I
repeat.
think he looked like a zombie.
Yeah,
A
he looked
zombie
like a
from
zombie.
Walking Dead. So
So
I
what
don't
is the
like
movie
what's
name?
the scene
Yeah,
of Walking
Jaydev, can
Dead
you check
there.
the name of the movie?
Yeah, it's called
Yeah.
Otto.
Huh?
OTTO.
Huh?
Otto.
Otto, yeah. So please check it out. So he comes out from the sea in absolutely nothing except his underwear, and then there is this very very gory scene, where his neck is cut, and that's when I realized I like the movie, but there is the cabal hand in it because why the hell would a Malayalam director take Jackie Shroff, you
Yeah.
know, when he's absolutely of no value in that movie just to give him some money, and maybe to buy him a new car. And, and here also the movie is actually glorifying gangsters.
Yes.
So this is the same plot that Ekta Kapoor and all the others had, you know. So this is something I found very, very weird. Karthik, how is Ayyappan Koshiyam Jaydev?
Wonderful
At least the
Karthik ji.
song is well. It's a very good
It's a
movie,
wonderful
Karthik.
film.
It's one of the
Brilliant
best
acting.
movies that we have seen, so do see it. Jackie Shroff in underwear, yes. I mean, we couldn't control ourselves. We were laughing our, heads off. And for what? For one single scene. Can you imagine? And after that, his neck is slit open. So so he would have insisted that he be a part of it. Similarly, I saw another movie in which Zanina Wahab came in just for one scene, and they're all a part of this whole thing. Isn't
Isn't
Jackie
Jackie
Dada
Dada
too
too
old?
old for all
Yes,
this?
absolutely. Yeah. Karthik, how are you? Says Vladimir. We missed you, Vladimir. Yeah. If he looks like a zombie, then he can do Italian horror movies. Yes.
You know,
Uh,
he can act in The Walking Dead without any makeup, Karthik. So the next season of Walking
कबाल
Dead.
वाले आजकल पैसा नहीं देते क्या दिन आ गए अंडरवेयर पे आना पड़ रहा है हाल हाय अल्लाह कोई तो पैसा दो yes they have become भिखारी Bollywood now you know Katori gang yes exactly Vladimir yes Maria says Bollywood and South is a marriage of convenience. Bollywood wants to stay relevant, South wants to have mainstream exposure. Plus dollars, always. A great motivation? Yes, well said. The visuals were amazing, Jaydev. Would
Yes.
watch it soon, yes. Uh, welcome,
Thanks,
True.
True
There was
Indian.
a time when we had simple movies with simple, everyday people like Deepthi Nawal and Farooq Sheikh. There was
Yes.
no obvious cabal. Things were so relatable. Today, heroines dress like escorts. Yes.
Exactly, Himani. And that's the sad part, right? Each and every Bollywood actress and even South Indian actress, they're exposing their, skin in Instagram, just for, getting publicity. And even, one observation I made is, this a singer called, Sri Lankan singer called Yohani, she
Yeah.
sang a very popular song in Tango, and that went viral. But after Bollywood sort of promoted her, then she's seen in the public wearing very short dresses
Mhm.
and exposing herself. So you can see how the change from a simple Sri Lankan singer to now a Bollywood singer.
They kill
So
anybody's innocence.
yes.
Kerala has much better seasoned actors than Jackie. Bollywood Kawal involved. Jackie Shroff in an underwear since Rangila time seems his trademark costume. Yes. Now, Junior Midget Varun Dhawan says there is no Hindi South divide in films. He would do South films. Well, he can do the role of a clown. Who has funded Janvi's new plush? Yes, I think this is something the ED should check. Zombie
Zombified
fight
Superman.
Superman. Yes. Justice Midget. Yes. Junior Midget. Himani. Farooq Sheikh. What a wonderful actor. Even the songs of those days were so good. Also, Amol Palekar movies were so good. Yes. Rishikesh Mukherjee's movies. No one is going to cast Bhavna Bondov. Acting is required. In recent video of Alia is wearing high heels footwear. Who wears heels during pregnancy? Well said, Danishri. Now,
Yeah, who
moving on
wears
to
heels
the
during
next piece.
pregnancy? That's a very big question,
Yeah,
Manashri. So
yeah. Akshay Kumar's Ram Setu had a good opening on October 25. However, it failed to keep up the box office after that. Its box office numbers kept declining each day. On day 11, the film witnessed another drop as it hardly made any money. Ram Setu also features Nusrat Bharucha and Jacqueline Fernandez. Uh, Even though Akshay Kumar garnered good numbers on the opening day, the collections of Ram Setu declined rapidly. Now, Urfi Javed is on a roll. The Big Boss OTT star is usually targeted by netizens, but she lives her life on her own terms and doesn't give a damn about it. At least that's what she shows. Now, Urfi has tackled criticism and body shaming like a pro, and in her latest post, she has a special message for haters. She says, "Go F dash dash K yourselves." Now, this isn't something which is very shocking nowadays because every other person seems to say it in the OTT. Now, Urfi shared two photos on her profile in which she's posing topless and barely covering her assets wearing loose fit pants. While sharing these pictures, Urfi called herself shameless but pretty and shared her 2 cents on trolling and body shaming. Javed captioned these photos by saying, shameless but pretty. Also, the definition of decency, vulgarity differs from person to person. For some people, it's showing legs. For some, it's wearing bikini. For some, it's just Urfi Javed. And she goes on and on about this. Now, some of the people who responded to this said लड़कियों की इज्जत जो होती है वो तो आप बेच रहे हो and another one said बस यही दिखा देखना बाकी रह गया and the third person said कोई इतना तरक्की कैसे हो सकता है आपके लिए शेमलेस कहाँ होगी आपको आपका अंदर तो शर्म शर्म ए नबी बच्ची इसे करो पूरा साफ साफ बेचो something like towards that. I'm not able to make out his Hindi. So, in other words, people are just making fun of her, and this is why she comes, on these, Instagram shots. So she is just being used to, attract male eyes. Please don't make fun of new mother Adia. She had a baby boy, isn't it? No comments for her child. Adia is Mission Impossible. Yes. प्लीज को इसको पैसे दो यार भिखारी भी ज्यादा कमाता है yes thank god was directed by her brother only yes Sridevi had two houses what happened to those there is a fine line between sensual and cheap well said Maya says Arun Hirani has disappeared she used to make series like this Desh mein nikla hoga chand and many more I think you're talking about Aruna Irani. Yeah, Aruna disappeared. She used to make series like Desh Mein, Nikla Hoga Chand, and many more. Everyone, please keep an eye on Chipkali Alia. Baby could arrive. She's already, they're saying it's already come and it's a son, and she's walking around in heels. I feel Urfi is promoted by some Bollywood. Yes, behind these people like Ekta Kapoor, Varsha. This is all very clear, you know. So, now, the co-owner of Goa's Curly's restaurant, Edwin Nunes, was arrested for submitting a fake COVID certificate to the Anjuna police and evading investigation in the Sonali Fogat case. Nunes was previously out on bail in a narcotics, drugs, and psychotropic substances case in the BJP leader's death. According to the police statement, Nunes was called by Anjuna police on several occasions in November 2022 for investigation purposes, but he allegedly produced a fake COVID certificate from a private diagnostic lab in order to evade questioning. The Anjuna police lodged another FIR against him for submitting a forged document before the police station. Deputy Superintendent of Police Jibba Dalvi said in a statement. According to the report, the police have also approached the court for cancellation of bail, claiming that he had violated the conditions of bail. Now, Edwin was granted conditional bail in September by a local court against a personal bail bond of 30,000 and two sureties of 15,000 each. Now, Guha's Curly's restaurant came into the spotlight after Fogat's death in August. The restaurant was scheduled to be razed allegedly over green violations, but the Supreme Court stayed the demolition on condition that no commercial activities will take place. Goa police had informed that Sonali Fogat was forcibly dragged by her two associates who were arrested after being named as accused in the case. She was declared dead at the St. Anthony Hospital at Anjuna in North Goa on August 23. A post-mortem report revealed blunt force injury on her body, following which the Goa police registered a murder case. The CBI are now looking into the probe into the death of the BJP leader after a request was made by the Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar to Goa CM Pramod Sawant in August. Now, if it is CBI, well, let us say that we will know the results 2.5 years or 3 years later, because that's how much time they've taken, even in SSR case, and not reached anywhere. Yeah.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. So let's go on to the latest. Paparazzi like Pink Villa and viral are given footage to people like. See, this is all owned by Karan Johar. I believe that Pinky Villa is owned by him. Why does Bollywood always objectify women? Pretty face, dumb, no wits, and the only role is to women. In this era, women have accomplished so much.
Yes, well
Yes.
said, Ragi.
This is the projection. It is pathetic, absolutely. Thank you, Atira. There is a presence of porn even in South film industry. Please check it. Okay. So, oh, that's news, Arundhati. We should check that out. Apart from Urfi, I find Janvi body like Kim Kardashian. Tiny waist and big, yes, bumps. Press like or you will be charged penalty for free viewership. Paparazzi like Pinky Villa. Yes, we've
Yeah, we've
already
taken
taken
that.
that. So, with this, friends, we will say good night. Please have a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy yourselves. See you on Monday. Good night from Jayadev and me.
Good night.